IT for the last 10 years, specifically in Canada as well, has been a cost center, and now it's a commercial differentiator, and it's going to enable that digital channel with the customers. So it's a big pivot to go, well, I've outsourced my IT for the last 10 years, and now I've got to bring it in-house and see it completely differently. I've got to see it as this commercial differentiator that's going to improve my business. And I think that's a big leap for a lot of people because they don't want to see it like that. And a lot of our customers here don't have operations teams. They don't have the support frameworks because it might have been given to IBM. And for the last 10 years, there's been an atrophy in decision making, and they can't make decisions on what the best platform is. And it's a complicated place now. And again, pushed to not only do one cloud provider, but one or two or three as well. So it's a really difficult time to be in IT in Canada, I think, in terms of the enterprise. Cloud's new in Canada. It's only been here a year or two. But I think looking to await an evidence in some of the other regions where cloud's been a little bit longer, I think is really important.
John mentioned that you're an enabler. And more I'm finding that most organizations are thinking more of themselves, and this is another transformation, as an IT company doing financials. I'm an IT company doing logistics. You're an IT company providing education. So I think technology is becoming horizontal, and the verticals are now. So how many of you think of your organization as a technology company?
As we were able to accelerate and land in a digital space, our commercial counterparts had trouble monetizing digital. And it was the technologists that did that for them. So we were driving that forward. And to your point around machine learning, it was us that said, you guys, go on, let's do this.
I know for us, we're really looking at folks that can help business customers in AI, right? So that's an area, because we're looking at IoT, right? Which is something that I'm sure you're looking at as well. So we're looking at network-enabled devices. Well, the whole point of those devices is to collect data. So what do you do with the data, right? So how do you help businesses innovate with that data? How do you, the technical part of bringing together the data, doing the data lake and all that, we can do that for sure. But then how do you help them drive those insights and collect even more data and be able to transform their businesses?
That's why you got to build your BI teams, right? So that's what really is you're gonna have a bunch of this collected data, but it's useless unless somebody's analyzing it, right? So slicing and dicing that data. So the BI team becomes very, very important because it's going to drive a lot of your, provide answers to a lot of your business questions, saying which customer I should be talking to versus who I shouldn't be talking to. Somebody's giving me 80% of the business, that's where I should be spending more time versus somebody's giving me 20% of my business, right? So those insights going to come from your BI team. The analytics going to be, that's been important for a long time. And I think it's becoming more and more visible.
I would say in healthcare specifically, I think we're a data company. It's a completely different way of thinking. And how are you going to meet the disruption as a data organization and disrupt the industry itself? So we know as part of the industrial revolution, we have collected all the data. Now we need to get the insights to that particular data. And really in Sandra's and mine and other folks here as well, it's really getting the insights from the data that's going to help to propel the business model forward, and how you're going to change that business model to create that disruption accordingly. So I do think data is a key part. Collecting is key part. Curating is another part. But really getting the insights for is the hardest part for all of us.